Thank you for that question. I am a graduate of Bachelor of Science in Nursing at the University of Eastern Philippines. And I didn't really graduate as a cum laude, but I think it doesn't matter because I passed the board exam just a year after that. I work as a medical lab technologist at St. Luke's Hospital in Calbayog, and I worked there for 1 year. And what I did there was sort of analyzing fluid materials like blood, fluid of patients. And after 1 year, I resigned for some reason because I had to be with my family here in Catraman, Northern Samar. I moved back here, and I worked as a medical records technician at Catraman Doctors Hospital. And what I did there was sort of sorting files, medical files there of patients. And it was very difficult because I had to put up with patients who were quite rude at some point. They would shout at me, and what I did was just to get a grip, and that was the lesson I learned. Okay, I had to be professional. Anyways, if you have more questions, you can just go to my resume and for my as a reference. So that's quite a tedious question, but anyways, I don't want to sound brag, so I'll just say some traits of mine that I think really is an edge over other applicants we have here. But I guess what really makes me distinct from others is that I'm quite flexible, okay? If you give me something, I can do that. Even if you give me a very, very narrow time, I can do that without procrastination, which I guess in contrast to other applicants here, I guess they will do that. They will procrastinate quite a lot. Also, I think I am good at communicating. I am good at handling people. That if patients are quite getting to my nerve, what I would do is just to get a grip. If they are shouting at me, it's just okay. I'm not shouting at them back because it's very best to lessen the toxicity in whatever workplace I am into. Anyways, I'm also I think good at pulling myself together. If I fail, if I make mistakes, I think it's just okay. Making mistakes is just as important as succeeding. If you don't fail, if you don't make mistakes, you won't learn. You won't succeed indeed. I think you need to hire me because I am completely fit for this job. I can follow your guidelines. I can help the patients in your hospital, and that will be best. If you don't hire me, then I think it will be a big loss to your hospital. And I guess I need you, and you need me. I guess it's the bestest benefits we can have from each other. I think it's always to do the walk and not the talk that fills the gap between expectation and reality in your hospital. Uh, if you hire me, I will do my best to help the patients out there who are experiencing very difficult health crisis, and also whatever problems there are in your hospital, whatever missing there, I guess I would fill that up if you hire me in your hospital. It would be character. No matter how high the academic feats in life you have achieved, if you don't know how to respect other people, you don't know how to socialize with your coworkers, with your patients, then certainly you will mess up your job. You will not be able to perform your job optimally, and worst case scenario, people will hate you. We have a saying by Eckhart Tolle, power over others is a weakness disguised as a strength. What do you mean by that? Even if you're not on equal footing with other people, with your coworkers, with your patients, it is always important to respect them. It is always important to 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 lower yourself, to be humble, because it's always a virtue. Always respect other people because that is very important. It's far more important than any materialistic thing we have.